We are live. NBA rundown time. RunPureSports.com is the place to be to talk to the best in sports betting and gambling information. I'm here with Tyler. I'm here with Meg. Kurt might be here. I don't know.
I'm here.
He'll probably show up at some point.
He's busy. Let the man cook, spread.
What's going on? Is it Euroleague in the last 5 minutes, Kurt?
No, I'm just I'm putting on my background, and there's like sometimes naked pictures pop up, so I gotta like turn the camera off.
Oh,
yeah!
Wow.
You'll see what I mean.
That's what I think, Kurt.
Of the games last night?
I was putting that up, and I'm like,
that's fancy.
If I scroll left right now, we'd be in shambles.
Oh,
isn't that a Drake lyric?
Oh yeah, something about sliding through the phone. Don't scroll left. Yeah.
Is she gonna be upset if she keeps swiping to the left?
Yeah, there we go.
For it?
Tell him, Spread.
Look at Spread.
Spread actually listens to music with words. What the?
Yeah, I do when I'm not writing. Tyler, do you think I want to hear some rapper yelling at me while I'm trying to craft a beautifully written, eloquent NBA article on player props, which I'm probably going to ask you for some picks as soon as the show's over? I got 5 already for tomorrow. I need 1 more, and I'm a little lost. So I feel pretty proud of myself, too, because the Lakers lines aren't even up yet. So we'll see how I do with that. Let's dive in. Let's talk to tonight's game. But since she's the nicest to me, we're going to start with Meg. I mean, I get railroaded on this show constantly. Tyler and JC, I don't know what's going on there, but I mean, they're working in simpatico to keep me down, to keep the good winners down, to keep the hot takes down, keep a semblance of historical knowledge on this show.
All right,
so
now you sound like you're just sucking up to her, Spread.
No, I'm sucking up to myself. I'm telling you guys how great I am and how you guys don't listen to me. But yeah. hopefully that picture's not on there if you're swiping left, Kurt. How you doing today, Meg? What did you think of the NBA last night?
I'm doing well, Spread. First of all, Kurt, you never cease to entertain me. Just when I think you couldn't entertain me more, I mean, it's just fascinating.
Just when you think you can't get any more raunchier, Kurt, you go into something. Just wait, man. I got some more for you.
Blush or keep me on my toes anymore. No. I'm doing well. I enjoyed watching the games last night. But the problem is, Spread, I love you and I am always nice to you because I enjoy you, but I am not on your side on the Warriors thing though. That's the problem.
Yeah,
I
mean, it's like,
I'm not going to come out to you like the other guys, but I really want the Warriors to be done.
It is rough, Meg. I mean, it's a tough decision, right? I mean, do you want the baby-faced assassin who changed the league for the better, right? It has a wonderful relationship with his wife, or do you want the guy who supported communism when they were in China, right? It's a tough decision here. Kurt, what did you think of the games last night?
Okay, all the days are running together. So today's the Suns games. So yesterday was
Kurt, we're talking about NBA, not EuroLeague.
No, I know. I watched the game yesterday, but
you had the Heat, Knicks, and you had the Lakers,
Heat and
Warriors.
the Knicks. Yeah.
Okay, so the Knicks kind of surprised me. I thought they would kind of just wither away. Jalen Brunson's a fucking dog, bro. And they actually got some type of production from Randall, so that was nice. I mean, I've always believed in the kid grinds, man. I'm happy for him. He's long, he can shoot. He's thick, but he can defend the smaller guys. And so congrats to the Knicks. It probably won't last long. And then as for the Warriors game, I watched that too. Bro, okay, hold on. I'm trying to relive the fourth.
They do blur together. I get what you're saying, Kurt.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, they kept it close, but they could never really punch through. And then AD went out, and that you could just see everything just went from there. And then you got Dennis Schroeder run baseline, turned it over, and that was really the end of it right there. But they didn't die. They kept trying to fight. But yeah, once Davis got, bro, you got hit in the eye, dog. What are we doing? The motherfucker got hit in the eye and was acting like had to need facial surgery. oh my! Sometimes the shit with AD is like, we're a little bit hard on him.
Sometimes
all
the time.
No, sometimes we're
all
hard
the
on him.
time.
Like, sometimes it's actual injuries. Sometimes it's actual injuries for that guy. But yesterday, that's it, bro. Like that's horrible, dog. You fucking boom, get back out there. I'll fucking hit myself. Like, that's so bad. Like, if I didn't want to get like cancer, I'd punch myself in the eye right now just to show him how to do it. It's so like, god damn, AD, like, just go. Horrible.
So you're telling me we won't have to wheelchair you out of that room after you punch yourself in the face?
No, it turns out like it's crazy. Like, that too, like, bro. And if you're staggering walking, he obviously doesn't have a concussion. He's not got real concussion. So, like, why would you need a wheelchair? Just let the guy fucking stagger around.
Because he did have a concussion, and I hope the NBA and the Los Angeles Lakers take head injuries seriously.
Bro, that was not hard.
If this is how the Warriors win, I'm done. Spread. Yeah. This league is just dead.
No, it's not.
Elbow. It was like a
the league will never die. We're gonna keep watching it, Tyler. We're gonna keep winning.
No, I'm not watching the Warriors win again.
I'm over it.
Why not? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Why do you want to watch the Lakers win again? Who has the most titles in the history of the NBA?
I want something different.
Who has the most titles in the history of the NBA?
We want something different. We don't need to watch the Warriors win again. Hear Draymond say everybody counted them out and all this other shit. Nobody wants to hear that. See Clay instead of throw up 4, throw up 5.
Once again, I'm nobody. My whole
wants
region.
To see the burrito from Sausage Party change his emote from 4 to 5.
Wait, what?
You ever see the movie Sausage Party? The little burrito that dances around? Look it up. It looks just like Klay Thompson.
This movie's terrifying, dude.
But why are you talking about Laker legend's son, Michael Thompson? It's the son of a Lakers legend.
His son's a douchebage.
No, he's one of the tightest dudes in the world.
No, he's not. I can't.
What does he do? How can you not like Klay Thompson? Like,
because there's a lot of talk. There's a lot of talk that comes out of that dude's mouth for being a spot-up shooter.
For being one of the best two-way players of all time? I mean, like, you're judging. He's not the same guy he was.
Defensively.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad that you guys all decided to gang up on me, right? Just for rooting for truth and justice here in the NBA. I stand against communism here in Northern. Well, I guess that doesn't make any sense since I live in the most communist area of the world. All right. I'm going to have to rethink this bit, and we'll get back to it later. Tyler. Last night you kind of learned what's wrong with only having one favorite team, right? I mean,
yeah, because they can't even lose right spread. Team hasn't scored over 106 points more than once all playoffs. I bet their team total under. They turned into the Warriors. They were making every 3 they shot.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Of course, we'll look forward to that tomorrow. But we'll get your thoughts right now, Meg, since you won't be with us. Do you think the Knicks have a chance to win down in Miami in Game 6 tomorrow night?
No. I mean, they extended it surprisingly, like Tyler said. But no, I think Miami closes it out tomorrow for sure.
That might have been the most frustrating basketball game I've ever watched, Fred.
Why?
To be on the other side of every single Julius Randle fadeaway jumper that bounced off the rim, took 2 more bounces and fell in the hoop. I was like, I'm no conspiracy theorist, but the fucking magnets are on today because them shots never fall.
I got to be stronger with you guys on the show. I said Knicks yesterday and I said Philly the day before, but I've just been too shell-shocked from this Lakers dominance and from Meg turning on me.
I was clear about my
I know.
And I'm doing it in the nicest way possible. I'm rooting for
the chat's not happy about that. They don't want you to do things in the nicest way possible. They're here for the winners and to see me get beat up, and I'm not sure which one they want more. Kurt, do you think that the Knicks have a chance? I mean, if everyone counts them out again, I might have to get contrarian here and take the Knicks. And we're going to get plenty of points.
We just see one of those Jimmy legacy games. It's like Tyler said, bro. Like, if those Randall shots don't fall, like, bro, that guy's a human break. It ain't no way. No, I'm good.
All right. Quick hint. I already bet Julius Randle under for Game 6.
I like that. I love that. What was it?
23.5. He's only gone over that twice in the playoffs, and they were both in New York.
If the magnets are on a Miami spread, just rip up the ticket, though. If you see them,
there's no magnets. Will you guys quit with that?
I mean,
all right.
Those shots last night were a little far. Like, everything's bouncing off the rim. Like, team had made shots all series. They just all start the
They're
drop
professional players.
No, they're
suck. Ballers.
They're
from New York.
They damn sure ain't ballers.
You know what I thought about? So I'm a Celtics
Bro,
fan.
where's Joey work when I need him?
Fuck me, spread. Fuck. I had a great point, man.
Well, welcome to my life,
This is your show, bro.
This
is your show. I'm just fucking with you, bro. This is your show. What were you about to say?
No, go ahead. I just say I need Joey work
Well,
because
funny, I might have stopped you for no reason. This might be a stupid take, but I was thinking the other day. I'm a Celtics fan. I love Jaylen Brown. I don't want him to leave. But if the Knicks got rid of Randall and they brought in Jaylen, like they might be starting something, man. Like I feel
I can already tell you where Julius Randle's going. It's a swap for Cat.
I don't give a shit where he's going. I don't want him in the Celtics. I don't know. Go flip burgers for all I care. But I just think Jaylen Brown would be a good fit for that Knicks team if Julius Randle gets the hell out of town. So yeah, that's all.
Is he the most slandered All NBA player?
Who? Jaylen Brown?
No, Julius Randle. Who likes Julius Randle?
He made an All NBA team.
Didn't he?
Yeah, remember? Yeah.
I think he's on 3. I think he's 3 this year.
I could be wrong. I just saw it yesterday. Unbelievable if he is on team.
I'll look it up right now. I'm almost positive
that
he is.
His first year in New York, right?
That's got to be one of those. Well, you had 3 guys that played like 60 games. A couple guys played 58. We're not giving them the spot. You could have it because you played 65.
All right, I'll go over it real quick. First of all, how did 2 guys that didn't make the playoffs make All NBA first team? But we'll talk about that later. It's Luka, Shea, Jason Tatum, Giannis, and Joel Embiid. First team.
That team's understandable.
Mm-hmm. Luka and Shea were cooking. Come on.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know. I'd rather have Steph Curry on first team, but whatever. Donovan Mitchell, Jimmy Butler, Jaylen Brown, Nikola Jokic, All NBA second team. Yeah, Julius Randle's here. All NBA third team, De'Aaron Fox, Damian Lillard, LeBron James, Julius Randle, and DeMontis Sabonis. So, yes, Julius Randle, All NBA this season, Tyler.
That is unbelievable to me that he made an All NBA team.
Well, I mean, his stats are pretty good. Let me pull them up. I was just looking at them. I got the Warriors up right now. I mean, he's on a winning team. Like, why do you hate your team's second best player?
I don't want to get rid of Jaylen, but damn, Dame would be kind of cool. Dame would be sick with the Celtics. I like that AP.
I want Milwaukee to dump all these guys like Drew Holiday and then we go get Dame. Just let Dame and Giannis pair up.
Ooh, cool.
I'm wondering how much more Dame's got in him.
That's why, yeah.
How old is he? How old's Lillard?
31?
31 or 32, yeah. This year, Julius Randle averaged 25.1 points per game on 45% from the field, 34% from 3, 75% from the line, 10 rebounds per game, nothing for stocks, and how many assists? 32. Assist to turnover ratio is only 4.1 assists. So really, he just got there out of the strength of 25 and 10. Anyways, enough about Julius Randle. Kurt, let me get your thoughts on tomorrow night since you won't be here. Is there any chance the Lakers can win in Los Angeles?
Yeah. Yeah, I think they bring it to Game 7.
You think so? Wouldn't that be sweet?
I think it happens. I think it's destiny.
I'm just sleeping all day Sunday. I am not doing that.
Why?
I am not watching that little light skin.
Why do you guys call me the number one hater?
They ruined my Sunday when they beat your Kings and we had to watch them celebrate and scream all up and down the floor. You don't seem too angry about that anymore, by the way. And I'm more angry about it than you are, which is funny. And we're going to watch them do it again? No, nobody wants to watch that team win spread.
I was going to say, it's spread. Rank your fandom. So it goes, the Kings is
Warriors by far.
Okay, by far. But how far back are the Warriors? Because they're now feeling close to me. And I'm a bit surprised by that too.
They're probably 3 right now. I'll probably still put Milwaukee ahead of them.
Okay.
The Philadelphia 76ers are going to end up joining the list. Because I think that they have the best chance to beat the Lakers in the finals, and we have to keep our eyes on the prize, and that's avoiding the Lakers win. So that's what's going on. All
right, I just needed to understand the
Do you think the Warriors have a chance in Game 6? Do you think that Tyler will be sleeping all day Sunday?
Well, let me get a quick update. Is Anthony Davis supposed to play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
as
mean,
long
they're
as
just going to ignore the rules and just ignore head injuries. And...
They already said he feels fine.
Okay, that's good. Well, then
why was he in a wheelchair then?
Oh, Scotty.
I think Lakers win and close out. I thought they were going to honestly do it on the road last night. I think Lakers win and Tyler won't be upset Sunday. That's my prediction.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm afraid that you're right.
That's that. I feel strongly that the teams that won yesterday, that was nice. They won at home. They're going to be done for Game 6. That's my prediction.
Spread. If they win in 7, there's going to be a lot of people, including me, looking for that corgi that put out that video.
I know. I mean, I actually have to like dogs. My cats aren't even inside right now. Unbelievable.
Straight
You
up,
don't like dogs?
that corgi is.
I'm told. Dogs are all right, but I hate that they.
Would you say,
so
Kurt?
noisy.
The corgi is why I'm sold. I think it's going back. That, and I think that obviously I think the NBA is going to try to do what they can to kind of push towards the Game 7. But the corgi, sprinkle of the corgi is also a reason. Shout out to that corgi.
Dave, with that, you should put a picture of that corgi on one of your little dating apps, Kurt. See how many matches you get.
Bro, I hate small dogs. Small dogs are, ugh. I like big dogs.
The ear-piercing bark is by far the worst.
Them being so tiny and useless. Like, I'm gonna get a dog. I want a big dog. I want the thing like half my size. Yeah, so I can really feel like a presence. I want a little thing I can kick across the room on accident, obviously.
On accident.
I would never kick a dog on purpose. That's really mean. But I mean, it could happen. Like I was with this girl's house the other day, and like the dog just walks right in front of my feet. I'm like, what the hell? Sorry, puppy.
I got a nice dog story off the air, Kurt. We won't get it on the
I
air.
need to stay for
Kicking
this.
dog and killing people. Oh,
Wait,
Lord.
what? Not you too, Kurt. You're not joining in.
Dog kicker.
I thought when we worked out together that you would see that I'm a normal person that has never murdered anybody except for bookmaker.com as I continue to be up over 40 units on the year using the NBA playbook at runpuresports.com. Make sure you take advantage of that, of course, if you become a member. What else we have access to? That's right, Kurt's Euroleague cores. Why wait around all day?
Wait,
Watch NBA in the evening when you can make money during the daytime. Kurt, talk to me about your EuroLeague dominance.
Pump up the freaking bets. I've been doing some bets on there too. I put out a full card yesterday. Went 7-0.
Oh,
You got the full card. Wait, there's a catch.
How are we 17 minutes in? You're just bringing that up now. We're talking about dogs at
No one cares.
hookups house, and we're not talking about a 7-0 night.
I'm 70%, 69% about it. I didn't want to say 69.
What a surprise.
But yeah, it's 69%. Like on EuroLeague props this year, no one cares like at all. No one cares. Like the props are so soft, no one cares. But yeah, so if you're in the Discord,
What's softer, EuroLeague props or Anthony Davis?
Anthony Davis is softer. Damn, true. Yeah. You know Tony Brothers out there in LA for Game 6. I like that. Get it
Is
back
that how
to
you
that.
open on Tinder or Hinge or whichever one you're on now? Like 7-0 on EuroLeague props today. Can I come over?
I haven't been on it this week. I've not had to have been, actually. I need to get back on there before my subscription runs out. But yeah, I've actually been on a heater right now. So
All right. Well, hopefully you
I
can
don't know if
benefit.
he's talking about with girls or the EuroLeague. I actually don't.
It's
remember.
both. I think it
Both.
completely coincides because I
It
don't think
raises
he
your
like
confidence. I
recycles a
get
lot.
it.
So do you know how much he
That's
spends
true.
on first dates? It's a lot.
it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you should start recycling, Kurt. You know, go back over there. Maybe don't.
I didn't have to.
Adios.
There was actually I've not had to do the first date for the last two, so that's been awesome.
Oh, look at you forming meaningful relationships. On
Yeah.
that note, let's dive into tonight's game. Will the Philadelphia 76ers form a meaningful relationship with the Eastern Conference Finals? A hookup they haven't had for over 20 years since Allen Iverson roamed. I have a rant on Allen Iverson a little bit later, too. And we, the people, is going to love it. The Philadelphia 76ers are plus 2.5, but they're at home. The total keeps dropping, Tyler. It's 212.5. Kurt's going to be mad at me, but you guys have already jabbed me in the stomach 15 times with a knife on this show, so I'm fine. I think the 76ers get it done tonight. What do you think, Tyler?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still torn on this game. I mean, I think Boston's going to come out firing. But again, it's on Philly's home floor. I thought one of the series was going to end last night. Neither did. I think Philly's going to
Whoa,
do everything.
DeAndre Ayton's out.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
Bro, he was out like halfway through game 2.
So we're going to do this in game 2. It's like Jamal Murray's questionable. We're going to roll big.
No, you could tell DeAndre Ayton quit on the team. Did you guys see the video that was circulating?
Oh, I knew. I
heard about it.
I told you he quit after game 1, Spread, and you told me I was crazy.
Well, I amend my thing. You're absolutely right, Tyler. I'm glad to be hosting the show with someone as smart as you.
He quit right after that sequence where he stood under the hoop and looked up at Jokic, grabbed like 5 rebounds, and he's like, I don't think I'm getting any of those. And then he grabbed like 3 more, and he's like, I'm not even getting in there. Like that's just not something I'm built to do anymore. So he's gone.
It's tough to go against the best player in the league.
Yeah.
All right, Tyler. I didn't interrupt that time. Let the record show that was Kurt interrupting. But we're talking about the 76ers and the Celtics.
Yeah, I was about to say, Kurt did interrupt me for some news, though, so I do give him a little, like...
Of course you guys do, because you guys all walk hand in hand.
You cut me off mid-sentence when you don't like what I say.
That's what I'm here for. I'm here for the people.
Yeah. But back to this breakdown, Kurt. I do think I am going to be on your side. I think Philly closes it out. Getting them plus 120 seems like a gift. These Embiid performance doubles like 30 plus. I'm not playing the 35 plus because our guy AP's in the chat too. We bet it one time. He got us to 34 and they won the game. And then the next time he got the 33 and they won the game. So we will stick to the 30 plus spread in the win.
Go over 31.5.
Yeah, we could do that too for you offshore guys that can't get the performance doubles. And give me the over again, spread. 212.5. They're going to run the score up. So I'm on the over.
Okay, so you like the over. I think this is kind of a fun exercise. Do you think that the over correlates more to the Sixers here?
Yes.
Okay. I like to look at those sometimes in that way, right? For example, I think an over favors the Nuggets in the second game. But let's stick with the Celtics and the 76ers. Meg, I'd love to hear your thoughts first on a betting perspective with the 76ers. Catching plus 2.5, total 212.5. Sixers plus 121 on the money line. Celtics are actually minus 137 if you want to go the other way, which isn't really too bad a price for a playoff game. Right. Talk to me about if you want to bet this game. I know you love those performance doubles, and then maybe let's take a dip into these DraftKings streets and see what players you're targeting.
Yeah, I'm pulling up the performance doubles now, but I actually am going to go the other way. I actually think both home teams win tonight. Well, I'm not trying to fast forward, but I actually think both home teams get it done tonight and can extend the series. So I am on the Celtics tonight.
Well, no. The Celtics are in Philadelphia tonight.
Oh, that's right.
This
I'm so
game's
sorry.
in Philadelphia.
I'm getting
confused. Yeah,
thank you. I'm sorry. I totally messed that up. I think both teams will extend it to 7 tonight.
Okay.
So I am on the Celtics and Suns, but no, I think the Celtics will extend the series tonight. I don't know. I don't have like hard evidence as to why. It's more like a gut feel play to me that I just don't think this team's going to go down. You know, last year they were down in the same situation against Milwaukee. I know it's a different team, different coach, that kind of stuff, but I still believe that they'll extend it to 7. So I don't mind like a Tatum double and win in like the performance doubles. And if he kind of takes over and goes into hero mode, you could do Tatum 30 and win or something along those lines. You're not getting, great value on that, but that is a way to approach it.
All right, let me help you out here. If I'm going to argue that the Celtics are going to win, this is the best team in the league when they're back against the wall.
Right. That's kind of why I brought up the Milwaukee thing. Yeah.
They've done well. What they don't do, they don't handle success very well. Every time they're cruising or they feel like they're ahead, they'll lay a couple duds. Or even in Game 5, I felt they came out overconfident. So that's a good reason to back Boston here tonight. Kurt, Tyler and I are thinking about the 76ers. Meg is going to take Travis's team, the better team, quote unquote. Who do you like here when the 76ers take on the Celtics?
Well, I'm a homer, so I'm a big Celtics fan since I was born. However, I mean, Missoula just is royally screwing us, man. Like, I mean, the sets out of timeouts, the not calling timeouts. It's just, I don't know. He's just. God, they miss Ime so bad. That guy has had to be horny for no reason. I respect it.
I mean, how would you can understand that out of everybody on this panel, Kurt?
I want to touch on that too. I got another point I found on that.
But Yeah, I don't know where we stand. You say we play good when our backs against the corner, but Joe Mazzulla constantly puts our back in a fucking corner. So I don't know. It depends. I know Jalen has to have a big game. So if you think Boston wins, I think Jalen has a big game. I'm not saying Jason doesn't, but I think you're going to see maybe one of those games where they both go off. But I think Jalen has to be huge tonight. So if you got Boston winning, I'd make sure you got 7,900 Jalen Brown in your lineups.
What's your thought?
And I also think one more thing, Tyler, about for DFS, I don't think this is the reason that the change they need to make. I think it's obviously the stuff I said previously, but I could see maybe Mazzulla coming out and trying to do more like Robert Williams minutes with Horford at the same time. So maybe we see almost 20 from Robert just to change something up, give him a different look. Maybe that's the way he approaches it. So I'll be sprinkling in Robert Williams. And obviously with Jock being the absolute lock of the slate now, that would be fading Jokic, which does not sound fun. But maybe if you have 20 max, do Williams over Jock. Maybe Jock sucks and they put in Bismack or something. But yeah, it makes it hard now with us having to basically lock Jock and Jokic.
They're gonna run the KD at the center lineup tonight. It doesn't sound like it's gonna work, but it's like, all right,
we go then. We go with that.
Put the two guys on the floor, put 3 shooters on the floor, and just pray to God everyone's making their shots and we stretch them out. That's
Bismack does
all they got.
But you have to think
Jokic will just gonna abuse him if you do that, though.
If the threes are going in, threes count for more than 2 spread.
I mean, okay. That's it. I don't know.
We watched the Clippers win the series with this multiple times. Like they stretched out the Jazz. Like it can happen. I don't think it's a great idea, but they don't have much in their book of tricks left right now with the way they have bodies.
When the Clippers went small, though, their guy that was covering the center wasn't carrying the same offensive load that KD will be carrying. With the idea of I can run 5 with Robert Covington or Nick.
I don't think they're going to defend him like full on defend him spread. I think it's one of those things like you're going to get whatever you want on this end, but we're going to shoot as many threes as we can. If we catch fire, we're going to blow you out.
Okay, that's fair.
And then just to touch on the Joe Mazzulla thing, I was listening to a podcast too. They were talking about that head coaching situation. They brought up Robert Williams in this too. I didn't know that the Celtics lost 3 or 4 other assistants throughout the offseason before the Udoka thing. They lost Damon Stoudemire. Will Hardy went to Utah with Danny Ainge. They lost another guy. Those guys were the 4 guys in the front row that helped Udoka. Mazzulla was in the back row just kind of sitting there. So that coaching room is a lot more ripped apart than I even thought it was with him just having that job. They might just be dead spread. Like not their offense, their coaching scheme, there just might not be anything there. And those same guys that said that, they brought up Robert Williams, and they said a lot of people think he re-injured that knee in a game last month, and they just never said anything. That's why he hasn't been the same ever since.
I could see that. And to your idea on us not really valuing the assistant coaches, I had those ideas going through my head as I was.
Stoudemire is a huge loss. When that news came out,
that's so crazy that he's a good coach. The guy was such a knucklehead. Do you want to know what a knucklehead this guy was, Kurt? Let me tell you a story back from when you were a little kid. Damon Stoudemire got caught taking weed through an airport. You want to know how? He set off the metal detector because he had it wrapped in aluminum foil.
Whoops.
Right.
We've all been there, haven't we? I mean, I took fireworks to Mexico through the airport one time on accident.
And you're still here?
Yeah, I don't know what airport it was, but they didn't give a shit. It was like 18 bottle rockets right to the airport.
I mean, we the people, this was like 25 years ago when it was illegal everywhere, right? I mean, how old are you guys? Tyler, on that coaching, the assistant coaching, I was thinking about that as I was, dreading my existence when I thought the Lakers might beat the Warriors. Well, they probably still will. But Mike Brown, how much? I mean, I think that losing him has hurt their defensive scheme a little bit, and maybe some of those player relationships and why that locker room is kind of falling apart.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, that does make you a knucklehead. If you carry an illegal substance in aluminum foil through a metal detector, like, isn't that the definition, we the people? All right. Shark, this is a question for you here, Kurt. Why are people mad that Udoka has off-court game and popped an exec's wife? They
I'm not.
love them,
I respect it.
She just got caught on that Ring camera.
Damn, Madison just posted.
You're not even listening to my question I'm asking you, Kurt.
I said I told him at the end of my sentence.
Really, Madison just took your attention. I wonder why.
It's not the fact that it's not that. It's that I have to have a good reply because the people expect a good reply from me under her videos, and I got to be there for them.
Who expects this?
The people who like all my tweets but never follow me. There's like 85 people who like them all the time, but they never follow me. It's like, damn, guys, you can hit the follow button.
Tyler, I'm lost. Where are we at on this show?
We can jump into game 2 and get into that Phoenix Denver game. Talk about Murray being sick. Ayton's crying. He's done there. He once traded. He should have never even re-signed with him in the offseason, but nobody wanted him. Yeah, let's just jump into the second game spread. Let's talk about how Denver's going to win this game.
Kurt, get off your phone and look at the screen.
Kurt.
That's great.
Actually, AP, I was going to ask you. I got one reply ready. I need to ask you if it's okay to say it. So I want to send you the idea for today's.
Kurt, can we get off the phone for like maybe just 15 more minutes and finish the show?
Yes.
Can you stop swiping right for 15 minutes?
Oh my God, that was a great reply by AP. That's hysterical.
All right. Tyler, thank you for heading me in the right direction. We're going to speak about the Denver Nuggets, who are +2 tonight. They're in Phoenix. They're taking on the Suns. Total down to 226. Hey, elimination games. I can see why these totals are dropping. If you think Denver ends the series tonight, +102. Tyler, once again, I'm kind of on the side that there's not going to be a game 7. I just, it's so funny at the beginning of this playoffs. I said, oh, depth doesn't matter. But now we're down to 3 starter caliber players like, Jock Landau. I'm sure he's a great person. I'm sure he's a great family. I'm sure if he came on the show, he would listen to me and not just play on his phone the whole time. But I don't know if he's good enough to help you win a championship here. Right now, I'm leaning towards the Nuggets, but I haven't betted. I wanted to talk to you first. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm on the Nuggets. They're +2. I know they're on the road. Road teams haven't won in this entire series yet. But I still stand with this series would have ended a lot sooner if they wouldn't have gave Phoenix the 4 days off in the middle of last week. Those guys, you've seen it with KD. His legs were starting to go into those games on that Monday night. Gets 4 days off, plays well on Friday, looks good on Sunday. And then 2 nights ago, spread back in Denver, the dude couldn't make a free throw all of a sudden. His jumpers were coming up short. It's almost like the old guy's finally getting tired from all the usage he's getting. Now you get 1 more day off, even though you get to return home onto your home floor. I just think this is going to be too much for them. Now they lose another body. I know Ayton hasn't been doing much, but God forbid Landale gets in foul trouble. Now you're sending Biyombo out there who can't make a six.
Why is Biyombo so bad? Why do you guys think Biyombo's so bad?
I mean, have you watched him run a pick and roll and try and lay the ball in the hoop spread? He misses it, at the rim by himself, misses it. Rim's right here. All he has to do is drop it in like this. He dropped it on the side of the rim and it rolled off.
So how is this a downgrade from Ayton? Ayton can't even dunk. This is not a downgrade.
Well, at least Ayton can, spot up and shoot, make them come out a little bit. Biyombo, if he shoots, just get out of the way. That ball might hit somebody in the head.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not down as Biyombo on you, but I got this question from AP. I'm going to start with you. Do you think they split run? How do you think that's going to go as far as the Jock Bismack?
I think they're going to go the route of start with Jock. I mean, maybe they even start Biyombo and give him 10 minutes, and they're like, we just don't want to have Jock in foul trouble right off the bat. But the moment Jock gets in foul trouble, they're going to go to the KD at the center lineup and just try and shoot threes is my plan. But
you already talked about KD having fatigue issues. I think
you got to get other guys out there who can score the bucket. They have to get guys out there that can score.
Okay. We'll see how that works. The more we're talking through this, the more I like the Nuggets.
What
I don't like that idea.
I agree, but it's like that's all they have left. That it's you put Booker, you put Durant out there, you throw Terrence Ross, TJ Warren, and Shamet out there, and you just
that's a small team.
You throw your hands up, and it's all right, guys, make your threes.
And I'm going to counter with Porter, Gordon, and Jokic,
and KCP, and Bruce Brown.
He plays bigger than he is.
It's Denver or pass for me tonight. I think both series are over tonight.
Even if Murray's out or limited? Okay.
He hasn't looked good to me in the last couple games. I know he played games 1 and 2 good, but 3 and 4 on the road, he disappeared like he's done in every road game this playoff run. And then last game, he didn't look all that good either, and they were still able to pick up the win. And they blew him out. So I don't think he matters as much. Jokic will get these role players involved, like Christian Braun. He'll hit like 3 or 4 threes out of nowhere. Peyton Watson will show up. Jokic will find somebody to get buckets.
Yeah, I know. I get that. Yeah.
Yeah, and AP's right. Reggie Jackson's on the team. Reggie Jackson will step in and start chucking threes.
Reggie Jackson's been washed for years, dude. He had that one good playoff run that like kept him from getting kicked out of the league. He's not good. He's not good. So, Meg, Tyler and I are talking our way into taking the Denver Nuggets. Do you have any ways to counter us? You said you thought that
I do, and now I feel I'm like so uncomfortable that I'm like against you guys.
No, that's what the people are here for.
No, I know, but it makes me nervous, like about my stances, because it's not like. Well, I guess at first I was waiting the Murray questionable thing maybe a little bit more. Number one, number two. I know post game after their last home win, Booker was like, a series doesn't start until, you win on the road. I think they know that it all has to fall on Durant and Booker. They shoot the lights out. And if they're on, they pick up a win at home, and then they know they just need to steal one in Denver. So I don't know. I know it all falls on those two guys. I mean, I understand that. And that can obviously run very bad if, like in the last game, but for the 2 home games, it was pretty awesome to watch those two. I don't know, maybe I'm just a homer because Durant's one of my favorite NBA players because he's a Redskins fan. But no, I'm rooting for them, and I just believe they can get it done at home. So
I like how you just threw that out there, right?
Yeah.
He liked a team that doesn't even exist anymore. Fantastic. I love that you're still using the old name. Kurt.
The Commanders are stupid. That's a stupid name.
It is. I can't believe they didn't go with Red Wolves.
Hopefully new owners come up with a new name. But I know it's not an NFL
You
show.
think they will?
I hope.
Yeah. We might have to get one of your takes that you were tweeting about yesterday, too, if we do dive into some NFL. Kurt, welcome back.
I'm here.
I'm not a 47-year-old dude. I'm a hot 22-year-old that wants to hang out tonight. Can I get your attention? All you have to do to go on a date with me is to give me a breakdown of the Suns and the Nuggets.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
I think they play better without Ayton. I think this is a plus. They cut his minutes a shit ton. Yeah, in this series, obviously, Jokic's gonna cook anyone. It doesn't matter, dude. He's gonna cook anyone. So literally just throw Jock out there, throw Bismack out there, just take out fouls, and then have those other guys go ham. I don't think Michael Porter Jr. will continue to shoot like this, is what I've been saying the past 2 games. I've been getting royally fucked by him in DFS. But I really don't. Kentavious had a good shooting game too. Obviously, you can have someone else step up, like Bruce Brown can step up. Murray's going through his thing. I think the Suns win this. And then for DFS, I'm going to have a lot of Suns. I think I'm going to have at least 4 Suns in every single lineup. Mm-hmm. That's how I'll be building. And
I are arm in arm tonight.
Yeah. Boom. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think I'm not really confident in my Celtics, but damn it, I'm with you on the Suns. I'm also just trying to protect the Celtics. I'm trying to anti-jinx them. Celtics are going to get killed tonight. They don't stand a chance. For DFS, TJ Warren, I'm going to probably rank the scrubs, not Jock, because that's not even fair. I'm going to go TJ Warren, Shamit Ross, and then in 20 max, I think you should have one lineup with Payne. The minutes have been there, just not shot great. Payne sucks, but if you're doing 20 max,
watching him shoot threes is painful.
Oh, he's horrible, but he's 4,700. Let's not act like we've not seen him had a good game for DFS. So if you're doing 20, just do one campaign share with all your other guys that you like and just see what happens. What else you guys want from me?
That's it. You did a great job. We appreciate you being here with us today. All right, Tyler, props for the game before we move on to the best bets.
This thing is.
Wish I could give you some spread, but every book I'm looking at right now doesn't have anything listed. With all the injury news that came out before we got to talk about this game, FanDuel.
So if I pull you up the stuff I already bet, it's not even going to help the people right now because those numbers aren't going to be.
Those numbers are all going to change.
What about Nuggets numbers? Will those be good?
Jokic's numbers are going to be pretty inflated. I don't hate targeting like an MPJ. He's got to shoot some threes here. I don't mind his.
I liked MPJ too. I think I already bet it. Let me pull up my betting stuff. Let me see what I bet so far. Let me see if this number is there. What? All right. Kurt, did you bet any props here tonight?
Not yet. I usually put
wow,
them in.
I don't have any.
Like
My whole bet slip is all the Run Pure bets.
But about a Koji, I think a Koji is a good pivot off of Shamit. Like, I mean, if you're going there, I don't know. I really like TJ Warren a lot, but I understand if you want to do a Koji over Shamit and Ross.
What happened to Torrey Craig?
He gone.
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy?
That two good game of shooting disappeared, and now he's just washed again. Made 5 threes in back-to-back games, and now he's going.
Can they run him at a small ball 5 tonight, Tyler?
I think they could, yeah.
Small?
I think he can get out there. But, I mean, just like Kurt said, Jokic is bullying any of these guys on the floor anyway, so why not just keep throwing bodies at him?
Oh, my God. My picks are so easy. Why didn't I bet these already? Let me put them in right now. First one, Jaylen Brown over 24.5 points. We talked earlier about how Jaylen Brown, we can always count on him. We expect a big game from him. It feels like he does better when the pressure's on, and I feel like safer if we go for Brown or Tatum. I'd rather have the Brown prop here. Yeah. So, I like Jaylen Brown here. I didn't have like a bunch of statistics here because he actually hasn't gone over tonight's number in the last 3 games, but he had 23 and then 23 twice and then 24. So he's been right around there. Also, his minutes should be higher, right? It's an elimination game. We don't need to rest anyone. So I like Jaylen Brown to go over 24.5. I think that's an easy bet. I can't believe I don't even have that in my bet slip already.
I saw your bets on Twitter. I liked them all.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm reading it from. I like Devin Booker over, it's 32.5.
Listen, Meg, I'll let you know this personally. You never have to apologize for cutting him off.
I felt so bad I cut him off. I was trying to give him props that I loved his bets, and then I forgot he was reading the other ones. Sorry.
No, we love it. No, yeah, keep cutting me off. We got to get the thoughts out because we can lose him here. I also like Devin Booker over 32.5. I mean, he's averaging 35.9 points per game from the playoffs. He's 60% from the field, shooting 51.7% from 3. He had gone over the point total in 3 straight games. He only had 28 in game 5, but we talked about how that was kind of deflating for the team when their teammate gave up on him. With him not being there tonight, things should be better. He was 77.8% from the field in Phoenix in game 4. He was only 42.1% in Denver. So I think that he'll be back shooting above 50% from the field tonight. Hey, maybe another 77 or another 80 points.
Warren sucks. They all suck. What are you, a big Terrence Ross guy? Landry Shamet? What do you mean Warren sucks? They all fucking suck, Bosch, bro. They all stink. Who do you like? You think Landry Shamet is miles above Warren? They all freaking stink. How about that?
I go with Booker. He's the number 1 option right now. If I'm building a lineup, I'm going over with Devin Booker. You know who doesn't suck though is Michael Porter Jr. I know you've been going against him, but I got him over 2.5 3-pointers made. Kurt, right? I mean, we look at he didn't go over in game 4 in Phoenix, right? But he had 9 field goal attempts, right? Yeah. Look, he's averaging 6. Go ahead.
You think if he shoots like 9 or 10 again, like 5 or 6 of those are going to be threes, knowing him.
Yeah, and it's only over 2.5. He's averaging 6.6 3-point field goal attempts per game over the playoffs, and he's 42% from behind the arc.
Yeah. I was going to say 41. Damn. Yeah.
Yeah. So those are 3 props that I like there so far. So gave the people some props, but we're not done yet. Meg, why don't you tell everyone what's going on over at runpuresports.com, and then we'll give them the best bets.
Yeah, of course. Well, can I? And then we'll get the best bets. I'm sorry. I was so excited. I have mine already queued up, so I'm very excited about mine. Right. No, obviously, use any of our codes if you're not a subscriber yet. Kurt 15, Meg 15, Tyler 15, Spread 15. Either way, you'll get 15% off. But obviously, I know there's only a few slates left, but then you're still going to get access to these guys' showdown breakdowns, which I know Kurt is one of. Kurt and Rubio just killed on that. So, lots to still, we've still got a month of the NBA. Let's enjoy it and let's try to make some money using all the playbooks and cores over there on Run Pure.
All right. And, you were tweeting today about the showdown slates. How do you use the content for the showdown slate as opposed to say you're building a multi-game lineup?
Well, I am like a little kid on Christmas today because it's the NFL schedule release. And I'll know that as much as I do love the NBA, I am an NFL gal, love the NFL. It is by far my favorite. And so this feels like I can like officially count down to the NFL. And Kurt, I don't know if the powers of be or let us spend our Sunday nights together with Mangone and Rubio. But first Sunday night game is, I believe, Giants Cowboys, as it usually is. So I look forward to talking that with you in like however many days. But no, I love Showdown. I'm a part on the NFL side of the Showdown playbook. And again, Rubio and Kurt like crush it, just breaking down all like the available players or all the players that you should consider in your Showdown lineups. And then you can see a bunch of the different coordinators' cores and how they're setting up their captain and their flex plays and that kind of stuff. So Showdown, I know, is very profitable for run pure, subs and coordinators in the NFL season and NBA season. So hopefully keep it going through the NBA season and then count down to the NFL season. So as I know I am. So.
We even got on the board on that Monday night spread. We had the shipper on the one Monday.
You had a big shipper.
So
yeah.
We'll have to recreate that this NFL season.
God, that was a good night.
We definitely will. And
yeah.
Coordinators are watching. We can't break up this team, right? What's Bonnie without Clyde, right? We got to keep these two here on Sunday night, right? Meg pays attention to the host. Kurt, I have no idea what he's doing, but he's definitely not paying attention to what's going on. She better be bad, Kurt. Send me a freaking screenshot of this chick that you're talking to rather than participate.
He's looking at DK game log spread. He's trying to make
Derek White game
that's
log.
the under 8 game log, though.
No, I'm pretty sure Derek White's been under his PRA the last 3 games, but it's only the
I
last
bet
2.
him on the last game and he didn't get there.
Yeah, it's only the last 2. I was hoping it was the last 3. I want him to be under the last 4 because I'm taking the over tonight. But it's only the last 2, so.
Look at this great play from Brian Andrews. So this is something I didn't look because I usually just bet, the numbers they threw up. But see, he's going like you do, Tyler, where he's laddering it up. He said MPJ, Michael Porter Jr., has hit 10 plus rebounds in 4 of the last 10 playoff games. He jumped on MPJ 10 plus rebounds at plus 475 last night. I mean, can't argue with that one. I think that's a great look, Brian. All right, there we have it. It's time for our best bets. Tyler, start with you.
Yeah, I think both underdogs win tonight's spread. I do like that total in that first game at over 212. That total's treated us well in that series. I'll be back on that. But I'm going to play 2 performance doubles. We're going to go to the 2 guys that everyone argued about all year about who should get the MVP. We're going to go Jokic double-double and win. We're going to go Embiid double-double and win. If you want to parlay him, you get 5-1. If you want to play him single, the Jokic is plus 120 and the Embiid is plus 180. Those are my 2 best bets for today.
Love it. Meg, what do you have for us? Best bet for today's side total prop.
Yeah, it's in line with kind of what I said earlier about the Phoenix game. I just think, Durant, Booker, it has to be them. They said on the broadcast, I believe one of the last home games that, they kind of have to combine for 75 or 80 points and to win. And they do. And, I believe the last home game this hit for me. So I'm going to run it back. Bet them both, Booker and Durant, both plus 35 on FanDuel. You get 4-1. If you want to bet it on its own and then ladder it up, and if you think like me, the Suns win, you get 6-1. So I'm going to bet it on its own and then with Suns to win, and then I'll get 6-1 with that.
All right, Kurt, I'm going to bet over 3.5 matches for you tonight, but what's your best bet tonight in the NBA?
I'm going a little bit off the rails here. I'm going to go 2 alternate guards. I'm going to go Derek White over PRA. I'm going to go Cameron Payne. They just took it off, but once it's back up, I'm going to do Cameron Payne's over PRA as well. So
what was the first one? I'm sorry.
Derek White's PRA. He's been under the last 2 games. I like the thing about it. He's not going to force shots. If his first couple don't fall, he's not going to keep looking for his own shot. But when those first 2 couple shots go in, is when we start seeing more aggressive Derek White, and then he hits that number in the first half. So yeah, I think he hits that here. And then I think we see Cameron Payne not have a good game, but have a good enough game to hit that PRA for us when he plays 25 plus minutes. I think he gets it done. I mean, I still do think Booker and KD go off, but someone else has got to do something for him. Cameron Payne can get there. I'm assuming it'll be close-ish to the Derek White number.
All right.
Oh, and you know what? I'm going to do one for you too, Spread, since last time it hit and you made fun of me for it. Marcus Smart, 2 steals. Do or die game. That guy's going to be falling all over the floor. How about that, Spread? How about that Marcus Smart steal bet? You like that?
Tell him, Kurt.
I can't know what's going to be more active, Marcus Smart on the floor today or you in the freaking video. Bro, you have so much energy. If you could bottle that and sell it like legally, and
I tried to get outside. I tried to get some sun for a second. I was there for like 10 minutes. I'm like, God, this is so boring.
You don't like being in the sunshine?
I gotta be moving. Like when Rubio was down here, bro, we were playing soccer, we were throwing football, all kinds of stuff outside. I can't just go sit outside.
Dude, I can't wait to go visit you in Florida, man.
It's fun. We'll go to the beach.
Just to watch West Coast games at 10 p.m. That's gonna be so sweet. Because as Tyler has noted, I'm not gonna be staying.
I watched the last 2 hours in bed and I hate it.
Speaking of that spread, somebody posted a screenshot. I guess it's on Hawaii time. They were like, I don't know. They were like, I don't know what time zone this is, but I need to be there. It was like the Philly game that started at 7:30 p.m. 1:30 p.m.
Yeah.
The 10 o'clock game starts at 4:30 in the afternoon. It's like, oh, that's perfect.
But NFL starts at 8 a.m.
Oh yeah, that's
you can't sleep all day on Sunday like you want to.
I don't even like NFL on your guys' times.
Oh, I love it. I actually like that a lot because on Sunday I'm just waiting for the games to start.
I feel like my mornings are too just jam-packed on West Coast time.
Yeah, I mean the only advantage is for you guys because I get to experience this during the championship games. If it was 1 p.m., like you can get a hike in before the game and like tie your legs out. So
like you guys start your Super Bowl parties at like 2 p.m.
Kind of dope.
Yeah, how's that not dope? That's sweet. That way Kurt can see what she actually looks like in the daytime with the sunlight. Right? He's not going to get tricked.
Yeah, I actually went to. What's funny is you brought that. I went to a Super Bowl party on the first date this year. Remember I told you guys that? That's funny.
How'd that turn out?
I don't know. She didn't call me.
Wait, what happened?
She was so hot. I don't blame her, dude. She was like hot.
So you were supposed to go on a first date and she just ditched you?
No, so my plans got canceled. I was like, yeah, this is like the first year. Like I had Super Bowl plans yesterday. They fell through. I got in a fight. So and she's like, oh, well, you can come here. So yeah, she was rich and hot. So I don't blame her for not calling me, honestly.
So wait, you went to her house for the Super Bowl party?
No, I went to one of her friends' parties. It was fun as shit. Like I dominated the foosball table. They're like, oh man, you got to come back. I'm like, I don't think she's going to call me, dude. I don't know. But yeah.
Like, I don't think I'm getting invited back.
Yeah, no, I got invited back by the guy. He was like, oh, you got to come. Like, play this basketball league with me, all this stuff. And I was like, yeah. I was like, well, I can't now because she was, shame. R.I.P. Poor one out.
Too hot for Kurt. I got to see this chick. Wow.
She was rich, too.
Yeah, she was fine and rich. Shame. Anyways, where are we at now? Damn, we're on an hour on a 2-gamer. That's impressive.
JP says she must be a smart girl. Can we get her pick for today?
I should call her and be like, hey, what do you think about the Nuggets, son?
Hey, I haven't talked to you in a while since that party. Give me your pick on the game tonight.
She liked KC that night, so maybe.
So did the refs that night.
So did my
we're not doing that again, are we?
Yes, we are, spread.
Unbelievable. You got to get some happiness in your life, Tyler.
Did you see the first football game they're giving us to start this year?
Yeah.
They're going to let the Chiefs just put their foot right up the Lions behind.
Oh, I'm covered. I'm covered.
No, I think they won offense. I think they won offense. And Lions, we've got that offensive firepower.
What's the spread right now, Tyler? I'm taking that. The Chiefs do not cover spreads early in the season. Give me all the money.
They don't, but I mean, do we want to trust the Detroit team that everyone was like, oh, this team's actually good last year and it took a while?
I'm not saying the Detroit defense. I'm saying they know there's going to be points and they know that people love points, and that's why they're kicking it off with just like an offensive fireworks, especially after last year when offensive scoring was down. That's my theory on why it's the Lions.
Yeah, you could go watch that game Thursday night and get some offense, or you could wait till Sunday and watch the Steelers play the Niners and like 7 total points are going to be scored on that game.
Steelers. I haven't heard.
Steelers Niners week 1's a pretty good game spread.
Yeah, that's actually it is. That's fun.
I haven't looked at the schedule yet. I'll probably dive into that if the Warriors lose tomorrow night.
The Bucks have any primetime games? I want to go to a game. No, I'm guessing not. Probably not.
They probably have 1 or 2.
It's not fully out yet. It'll be fully out.
Yeah, they're just kind of like the
news out. Yeah, it's all like the prime time, the Thanksgiving, which by the way, Washington again is Dallas.
Who's the Thanksgiving?
It's all NFC games. I can't remember the first one and I can't remember the last one, but I know Washington and Dallas, and then I forget. It's definitely an NFC matchup for the Lions and the night game.
If what's his name plays well, that Washington Dallas game could be kind of fun.
Yeah.
The kid from North Carolina.
Yeah, Sam Howell.
Or Wake Forest. No, North Carolina. Yeah, one of those.
Yeah,
two.
UNC.
I get Howell and Hartman mixed up, but yeah, Howell.
That Monday night showdown for week 1 is gonna be fun too.
Oh yeah,
Rodgers versus the Bills.
Bills, Rodgers. Yeah. Bills and.
Oh, I'm going 5-1 Bills. They're gonna get smoked.
That's a fucking ballsy call.
The Jets got playmakers though. The Jets got playmakers.
That Jets defense is gonna have Josh Allen in shambles.
Nah. Josh Allen looks great at the beginning of the year.
True.
Yeah, very true.
I'm already excited.
Right.
Already excited for NFL Showdown season.
Where do we go for words of wisdom today, Tyler?
You gotta go, Kurt. He's been entertaining us all day.
Damn.
Like wind it up.
Damn it.
Put it in
All right.
Kurt.
All right, look, guys, it's all about life is about persistence. Okay, I was on this show 2-3 weeks ago. I honestly never thought I'd see a coochie again. Damn it, we got through it, baby. We got through it. We got a perfect week going. So, just be persistent. You can use that in all of life. Like maybe you're losing a bunch of bets. Oh God, man, fuck! Bless you. Yeah.